Also tonight, a story you'll only see here on Fox 2 as a Dearborn man is accused of stalking the police officer who pulled him over.
All this because of a ticket for revving his engine. Fox 2's Jessica Dupnack joins us in studio. And Jess, you actually ended up confronting that driver tonight by chance.
Yeah, totally random, and we will get to that. You definitely want to see that interaction there. He was actually at Dearborn Police again to complain tonight after already being charged. Investigators say he was pulled over this month for loud exhaust and ended up showing up to multiple traffic stops involving that same officer to harass him. Take a listen.
I hate your life on this job. Every time you see me, I'm gonna make it hell. If you wanna with me, I'm gonna with you right back.
To think that someone would pull up on a traffic stop and threaten a police officer to make his life hell is just that's so out of pocket.
In the first stop, 25-year-old Adam Hamedi went on a 20-minute tirade against the officer who pulled him over in downtown Dearborn for having a loud exhaust. The officer stayed calm, and it ended in a $200 ticket for Hamedi's $300,000 Lamborghini. And then police say he followed that officer, hurling another rant at him. Well, we saw that red Lambo with a vanity plate at Dearborn PD tonight, and it went like this.
I'm Jessica with Fox 2. We're working on a story about you tonight.
Who?
I'm Jessica with Fox 2. We're working on a story about you tonight. You want to talk to us? Tell us a little bit about your side of things.
You got the wrong person.
Adam Hamedi?
Yeah.
With the red Lambo?
You should...
We got your mugshot, so do you want to talk to us a little bit about, tell us your side of things with the officer?
With what officer?
I heard you got stalking charges, failure to comply with an officer. Is there anything you want to say?
Yeah,
got quiet then.
That time.
That was his car,
minute tirade.
right? Yeah.
And he had a vanity plate. That's how we knew. And in full transparency, we were kind of racing back to the station and saw him. And I said, you know what? Why not get his side of things?
Absolutely.
He didn't want to talk, though, unfortunately. So
I don't think he thought you were looking. So
yeah,
No,
exactly.
he was kind of surprised, caught him off guard. But it's hard to be missed in a car that beautiful and bright and red.
That's right. And Chief says this is never going to work out. If you want to fight your ticket, take the ticket, go to court. That's it.
That's where they'll hear your complaint, not on the roads. Got it. Thank you so much. Well, tragic news in Detroit's east side. A violent crash on 8 Mile leaves a woman dead. It happened around 6 this evening on 8 Mile near Shaner. Police say a Jeep struck a Lexus driven by the female victim. She died at the scene. 2 men got out of the Jeep and ran off, but were later caught. We're working to learn more about the case. Stay with Fox 2 for updates. A big mess in Oakland County tonight. A major water main break is still causing headaches for a lot of families.
Hundreds of homes are without water, and there's still no clear timeline on when it'll be fixed. Fox News' Tanisha Cordell is live on 14 Mile, where crews are still working and will overnight to finish these repairs. I mean, this is a huge break, Tanisha.
I mean, I think everyone is just praying for it at this point. I'm just a block up away from where crews are working overnight to finish up those repairs on that main break. By the way, they just have one more valve to close off until they truly isolate that break. Water's still gushing up here. Again, I'm a street up and I can still hear them. I want to bring you back out here live really quick before we show you that VO, because everyone out here, again, without water, unable to flush, unable to shower tonight, guys, with families. By the way, we stumbled across this home. Check out the sign right here. Free to use well water. This family to the left here just moved in August and is already just being kind, giving out water. We've seen folks come up here all day long, just filling up with this hose here. You see the water coming out. I mean, this has just been an effort all throughout this community. Going back to VO, just going to our day earlier, we saw people headed to the Novi Public Works Department, lining up in their cars to fill up containers, igloo bottles. I mean, anything they could find to fill up water to take back home in order, again, to flush the toilet, to shower, even maybe wash hands. Again, this well water may not be used for that, but, you know, again, by any means necessary there. But a lot of families we spoke to, again, really hoping that this is remedied fast, but also that their containers and their water will hold them over throughout the night so they don't have to keep relying on the city rushing back for more water.
It's crazy. I think we've had one before in 2017, and now we are seeing again this in 2025. We waited pretty much all morning before we could come here and get some water. This is our garbage can basically, but we don't use it very often. It sits in the basement, and we thought of making use of it today. So it's just trying to find things around the house that we can use for filling up basically. So it's when you ask me what I'm thinking, it's just so much going on in my mind. It's all water right now in my mind basically. Something that we use daily one day makes a huge difference.
A huge difference, right, and something we take advantage of, again, every day. I mentioned those crews, still working overnight to get things done. But even if they restore that water by the morning, there's still a boil effect advisory in effect. So folks will still have to boil that water to drink and get by. But again, schools are still waiting to wonder, hey, are we going back in the morning? Novi High School still wondering if they're going to have homecoming festivities kicking off tomorrow. There's so much on the line, Taryn. And again, just thinking back to this morning, I mean, no one would have guessed that they'd be lining up at Public Works to get water to use the restroom.
Obviously, you can work around. It's a little challenging, but in the grand scheme of things, though, when you were hearing, from workers, I know they said they don't have a timeline, but any indication, are we talking maybe a couple days or a couple weeks it's going to take to fix this?
You know what? Well, as I mentioned, full restoration could still take several days, but they're really aiming by morning at least to get that water rerouted and restored. But again, that all depends on whether they can get that one last valve shut off, because I mentioned it's still gushing and flowing throughout the night here. I mean, you can hear crews working. I'm just up the street still, over the hours that we've been out here. So hopefully, again, everyone really bracing for a morning resolution. But again, it's still going to be days on end, as we've seen time and time again, before all is cleared up here, Taryn.
Well, working overnight is certainly a step in the right direction, so I'm sure a lot of people appreciate that. Thanks, Tanisha.
Well, after a week with plenty of rain, sunny days are ahead.
And Weather Authority, Rich Luderman is here to give us a preview as we head into the weekend.
We have great weather heading into the weekend, but I want to lead things off with the latest U.S. drought monitor showing a good chunk of lower Michigan in moderate to severe drought, especially up here in the Saginaw River Valley. So we need some more rain. We did get some over the last few days. Yesterday morning, some spots had some brief heavy downpours. However, notice this large area of high pressure parked off to our west. That's what's in store for us as we move forward into the weekend, into next week. We did have some showers today, but notice low pressure is departing up there in northern New England. So there is some rain for New Hampshire and Maine. That's a long way from us. It's going to be dry for a while looking down the road in the forecast. There were a couple of isolated showers around this evening. They've all fizzled out. Still a few showers ongoing down in central and eastern Ohio. Live pictures right here in Southfield. Nothing doing out there. We will watch to see if some fog develops in spots, but we like quiet weather. I say that a lot. 77 degrees, the afternoon high today here, 77 Chicago. Not quite as warm for Escanaba and Ludington. They topped out in the upper 60s. There it is, 77 today. The average high is 71. So it was nice out there, and there were peaks of sunshine. It felt good. We're going to see more sunshine for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Cooling off tonight. A lot of us falling into the lower 60s with that light breeze. I want to show you the dew points, because over the last few days, it's been kind of clammy out there. That is changing as the dew points are coming down. Much more comfortable for the night ahead. There's 56 in Traverse City, 56 in Muskegon right now. High pressure builds in. There it is. And this gives us day after day of nice weather. I know we need more rain, but very little in the forecast. Some patchy fog late tonight down to 57. Tomorrow's a great looking Friday. Mostly sunny skies, very nice and dry, 76. Right there's the 7-day forecast. Even warmer numbers for Saturday, Sunday. Of course, we have the home game for the Lions downtown. It stays nice into Monday as well. Remember, always get the latest forecast. It's right there for you on the Fox 2 Weather app, and you can download it for free right now or anytime in the App Store or in Google Play. Roop, we'll update the forecast at 4 a.m.
All right, Rich, we'll talk to you then. Still ahead, a New York pizzeria gaining customers by airing the grievances of customer service. We'll give you a slice of their humor when we come back.